I guess when I'm out on the ocean, I feel pure joy. I also feel free. I feel less restricted than my daily restraints of driving around with a seatbelt on. And it just feels really good. My name's Steph Hoffman, and I live in San Diego, California. My love for the ocean started at an early age, 5 or 6. My parents brought us to the ocean just to get in, and it was hard to get us out after we were in. And soon that gravitated to the boards and the rafts and anything else we could ride waves with. And I come from a big family, so we had to have several kids on the same surfboard, but it kind of worked out. 3 kids at a time jumping up on a wave in Malibu. Well, I surf every day. Surf in the morning, swim in the ocean in the afternoons. Boating, I go out probably twice a week. We owned a 20-foot whaler for many years, and we had to trailer it here, and I needed a full crew to do that. And if I just wanted to go out and cruise, it just took too much effort. So I'm certainly using boats more now because Freedom Boat Club's made it so convenient. I hop on the boat, literally drive away, do all the fun stuff, come back, hand the guys the line, and say, hey, thanks for the boat. Currently, I'm a physical therapist. I own my own practice, and I've scheduled it such that I have enough time to go out and play and do the extra things. So I've had that business for close to 30 years now, and I live near the ocean. My practice is near the ocean. I even bring some of my patients in the ocean as therapy. The water's got so many healing benefits. If we talk about salt water in particular, the buoyancy of salt water does lift you. If you think about it, it lifts your body, it floats you. Well, I think it does that to your soul a little bit. It takes the burden away. It lets you float a little bit. And I think there's so much value in that. I'm drawn to anyone who loves the ocean, and most of the people that I surf with, we kind of find each other through the surf. It just so happens that I surf with a few women who also love to boat, love to fish, love to look at dolphins and sea animals. The 2 girls on the crew today were Emma Holland, who is my business assistant at my PT clinic, and she's also an aspiring marine biologist. So she looks for different species and she goes home and researches them. And she's also one of my ocean swim partners. We go out and see the green sea turtles. So she's everything ocean. And Alex is a boat person herself. She's trying to get her boat captain's license right now. She also aspires to go to physical therapy school. Alex comes to the boat with a fishing rod in hand and hours to be served, and she's all about the boat. I absolutely get inspired by these girls. They have different interests in life and they're at different ages, and so I watch them closely. They're just experiencing different things, so I try to learn through them. I think it's the whole thing. It comes together, and the freedom of being on a boat. You're out in the big, giant Pacific Ocean, so there's a lot of clearance, there's a lot of space to breathe, and there's a lot of space to laugh, and we feel like we can do that out there a little bit easier than the congested world that we live in on the land. Yeah, going on the boat's always an adventure, because you don't know what you're gonna have. You don't know what the boat's gonna be like, you don't know what the conditions are gonna be, you don't know if you're gonna run into a bunch of sea animals. So the anticipation of it certainly is exciting. And then of course when we see things, it's great. But it's still not even a letdown if you don't see all those great things or the surf is blown out, because of that freedom of being on the boat and being out in the big ocean. That feeling of just dropping in on a wave that's maybe a little bit of a challenge, and you make the drop or you make the turn or you get really lucky and get in the barrel, it's just priceless. I think my future with surfing and boating is really going to be endless. I hope to do it all the way through my life. There's no reason to say that I'm going to stop surfing anytime soon. I've done it my whole life. I've been boating my whole life. I'm hoping to just continue to be on the water as long as I can. I don't see any restrictions.